Hi everyone, this is Santosh Potnak. In this video, I will be showing you how to reduce your Udemy withholding tax to 15% in India. So, without a proper tax form submission, the withholding tax would be 30%. So, if you are doing a tax form submission and with proper details, you can reduce the withholding tax to 15%. So, let me show you the process now. Before you actually apply the tax form, you must know that by default 30% of the amount is deducted if you have a sales from US customers. So this is as a part of their policy, so you have to be aware of this. That is the reason you will be seeing this 30% withholding tax. And the next thing that you need to know before you submit the tax form is W8BN form. So there is a tax form called W8BN form. This is the form you will have to submit it to gain this 15% discount. And the other thing you need to understand is the tax identification number. So what is this TIN number that you should be aware of? The other thing you need to understand is the tax treaty. So there's a treaty between US and India. So we need to go through that treaty. Like especially one article where it clearly mentions that whenever a few things are sold to US customers, there's a 15% tax can be applied. So that part we need to just go through it, and we have to apply the same points in the tax form while submitting it. So let me just show you, like before I applied this these details onto my account, what was the withholding tax. So this is what you can see now, this withholding tax of my account. So basically, if you see, especially for the month of November, there's a $14 of withholding tax was there. So this was 30% of the withholding tax. So now when I applied it, you can see it has dropped to $7.39, which is almost half of the amount. So here the withholding tax is 15% now. So what I've done is I've just updated those details and submitted the tax form, and immediately after half an hour I can see this the difference as $7.39. So maybe it might not be much bigger amount to me, but for people who have more sales and people who are actually earning more from US customers, they could see a pretty much good difference in that. So let us now understand few things like we discussed earlier. So let me just take you to this page. So I'll be sharing this link in the below section. So I want you to just go through this link so that you will get some pretty much good understanding on what a W8BN form is, what are the TIN numbers, what is the treaty claim and all. This is clearly mentioned in the Udemy website. So I'll just take you to the direct areas where we need to just look into. So this is the area where we need to understand that what is a TIN number and what is the alternative TIN for each country. So for people like US, they have their own TIN number, but in India there is no nothing called TIN number. So for this we have what is the alternative number. So these are the guidelines that they have provided. So if you can see, when you click on India, it will take us to this place where it clearly states that in India TIN is officially called PAN number. So this is the alternative for us. So we can use the PAN number directly in the place of TIN number. So while you submit this tax form, you can add your PAN number directly. So the other thing you need to look into is this treaty table. So there is a treaty has been made between different countries. So this is a document from IRS. I'll share that original link. You can just go through that link and you can just download this PDF. So in this PDF you have to just walk through this page where there's a thing called royalties. So if you can see under royalties, you can go through column number 12, which states this copyrights thing. So when I highlight this India, it says that it's 15%. So basically there's a treaty article citation. So if you can see, the article which supports this is 12 and the paragraph is 2. So we'll have to go through this article. So basically when you just do a Google search of tax treaty between India and US, you can find this particular link from IRS website. where it will, you know, open up this document. So when we come to this article number 12, which states that royalties and fees for included services, this clearly states that 15% of the amount can be taxed. Like, you know, this is a treaty which has been happened between India and US. So we will be using these information in submitting the BIN form. So now we will go and, you know, submit the BIN form. So I have pasted this particular URL in the below section. You can just use the same link for submitting the tax form. So click on this begin button. So before you actually begin this filling this document, like, you need to select the instructor type. So basically I'm an individual instructor. I assume most of them are individual instructors. You can select this individual. Otherwise, if you are partnered with any business, you can select this business. So are you a US individual? No. So this is the instructor ID which you have been received an email from Udemy. So basically you need to check your emails for that, where you will be having this instructor ID. So let me fill my details. Here you need to select the US TIN type as not applicable, and the foreign TIN number you need to select your country and just put in the PAN number. And these are the general details. Let me just fill that. Here you can give your contact number and your email address, and just select India and give your phone number. You also need to enter the alternate phone number. So once this is done, you can just select I agree to the tax terms and just click on continue. So once you click on continue, you can see an email has been sent to your email address. Make sure you check that code and keep it aside, because while submitting the tax form at the end, you need this digit, I mean this is code. Before submitting it, you have to enter this code, and then only you can submit your document. So now that you have to select your form, which is a W8BIN form. Just click on continue. Are you a US citizen? No. Are you subject to taxation as a US citizen or resident alien? No. Have you been physically present in the US? No. Click on continue. Make sure your PAN number is correct. Click continue. So this is where you need to give more focus on. Basically, this is it is asking us to tell if we are one of the countries which is having a treaty between US. Then we have to select yes and just select your country and click on continue. So now since we have selected there is a treaty between US and India, you have to agree that we are trying to claim the benefits of the treaty. Click on yes. So once you click on yes, it will ask like what is the article that supports that particular treaty. So as we have seen that it is falling under 12, which is royalties, and it's article 12 and paragraph enter the subparagraph of the article being claimed. So you can just select as 4. Click on withholding rate claim. So basically we wanted to put it as 15, and type of income expected. So this is 12 other royalties. So make sure you enter this information. I think this is 2, right? Yeah, this is 2. So make sure this is information you have selected, and at the end you need to just add the text from that particular article. So basically if you go back to that article 12 and just go to this paragraph 2, and there's a thing called 15% of the gross amount. Just put this information. I suggest you to type it down here, because when I tried to copy paste it, I was getting this error. So just type it down. Make sure you just put it as under the article 12 and paragraph 4. There is a 15% deduction that can be happened. So mention this thing, and you can add little bit of information or text from that particular article. So once it is done, just click on continue. So I'm not going to continue because I've already submitted this tax form. So I want you to just click on continue, and further you have to enter that code that you have received. So once you enter that code, you can submit the document. So once you submit this document, within half an hour or less than 1 hour, you can see the changes on your account. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe for more videos which will help you. Thank you.